All right, everybody. We are at the end of the line. We are doing our reviews. Again, the general idea behind reviews is we're going to review for a few days. So I believe it's going to go review, practice test review, but stand by and again get the latest updates on what is to be expected. However, this is a review. This is a good idea behind what is covered this chapter. So here we go. We begin by creating a scatter plot. So I see that my x's go from a really small number like 0.6 to 0.35. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at 0. If you can start at 0, do it. And then to 0.35 is I'm going to go 0.05, 0.10, 0.15, 0.20, 0.25, 0.30, 0.35, and then that's big enough right there. So I come out with a scale on the bottom. So yeah, so it gets to 0.35, and that's right there. The y goes from a really small number up to like 21. And so I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can't go by 2s. What I can do is I can go up by 3s. So 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, there it is, 24, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All right, so I have the sidebar. Now again, I'm going to kind of cheat the system here, and I'm going to give myself a couple bars so I can make a super accurate graph. So the first point needs to be at 0.06. So 0.06, 1.2. So this is 3, this is 2, this is 1, 1.2 would be somewhere around that ballpark. The next is going to be at 0.35. 0.35 and 21.2. 1.22 is about there. So 21.2 is real close to the 21. Next, we have 0.267. So 0.267. And 12.1. Next, we have 197. And 6.7. That's 7, so 6.7. Sure, why not? Close enough. Last is 225. 225. 225. 0.1, 0.225, they'd be like right in the middle. 225. And then 13.4. It's 12, 13, 14. 13.4 would be almost in the middle. Okay, and that's my picture. So draw the line that best fits the data. To estimate the correlation coefficient, draw a line. I'm sorry, I didn't draw a line. So I need to draw a line that best fits the data. So, thinking something like that. Estimate the correlation coefficient is positive, close to 0, or negative. Don't worry about the close to 0. Just tell me what is the slope of the line that you just drew. So the line that I just drew was a positive slope line. Again, if you forget, positive slope goes uphill like that. Negative slope goes downhill. Left or right. Okay, and then last but not least, the writing prompt. If you recall, there is a writing prompt that I do want you to follow. And let's see if I can type it up here real quick. It'll be something like this. As the x increases, the y increases or decreases. Okay, that is the tentative writing prompt that you need to follow. All right, so what we need to do is talk about the context of the scenario. That is, identify with words what the heck x and y are. So going back to the top, I see the x represents the batting average and the y represents the home run percentage. Okay, so that gets me really going. So here's my answer thus far. As the batting average increases, the home run percentage okay, and now I have to decide, is it going to be increases or decreases? And this is all stemming right from that previous answer. Does your line go uphill? Again, if it goes uphill, it's positive. It goes downhill, it's negative. So this is a positive. That means it increases. If it were negative, then you would fill in that second blank with a decreases. So this one is going to be increases because it does go uphill. Again, it's worthwhile of noting that this first one is always going to be increases. Always, always, always increases for that first one. Okay. That's your writing right there. Okay, next is all these problems which we learned how to use our calculator for. So let's go ahead and set up our calculator. Oops. Have all the stuff from the previous assignment still in here. So I have 2.5, 4, 3.4, 4.4, and 2.4, followed by 5.2, 10.3, 10.8, 10.3, and 8.3. 8.3, 10.3, 10.3, 5, 2, 2, 5, 4, 3, 4. Okay, looks good. All right, where I find the most success is under this calc, reg, xreg, and then again, you have to select a plus bx. My calculator is not the same as your calculator. So anyways, R comes out to be 0.7516. I'll worry about the X bar and the Y bar in just a moment. On your calculator, it should say A is equal to 1, excuse me, as you were, say that it's equal to 2.4166, and B is going to be equal to 1.96 0.51. Again, the buttons that you press to make this stuff happen is this. You go calc, reg, x, and then a plus bx. I don't get this last option on my calculator, so again, I have to adjust some of my answers. So my screen is not going to look exactly like your screen. Where I'm going to find this x bar and y bar, again, they're just averages. You can pretty much find them yourself. But a way that you can find them is you can go calc, and then 2var. And then scroll down through that screen and you'll find those answers. And I'll do that in just a moment. Anyways, I get my a and my b, and then thus the equation is y hat is equal to a plus b x. The coefficient of determination is r squared, and that is 0.5649. Next question is going to be asking about a percentage of like y corresponding to x, and that's the previous answer just written as a percentage. And then the prediction question, and that is make a prediction. So what we do is we begin with the formula itself. Don't make any substitutions, don't put in any numbers, just write down the exact same equation that you wrote down right up there. So just write down the exact same equation. Okay, what I need you to do from here is go off to the side and kind of say x and y. What we're going to do is we are going to label what the meaning of y and x are. Where we get that is at the very top in the words. What is x and what is y? So I see that the x is the magnitude of the earthquake. And I see that the y is the depth of the quake. So x is the magnitude, y is the depth. So x is the magnitude, y is the depth. Now I can know accurately where I'm going to be putting the number that they give me. So they give me this number 5. Where the heck does it go? And so they say the earthquake has a magnitude of 5. So what they just said is that 5 is now the x. So I need to know where to put the 5, because it could just as easily be the y. So here they say 5 is the magnitude, aka it's the x. So now what I can do is I can just straight up make my substitution, and my x becomes the number 5. So I go to just my regular old calculator and I plug this in. There it is. Okay, now I go back and I need to still answer that x bar and y bar. So I go to my calculator and I can go calc to var, and you will find the answers right there. So I see that my x bar is 3.34. Scroll down a little bit. It says y is 8.98. That's it.